Hitachi's been fantastic to work with. In general, the folks we work with are really, really knowledgeable about Dynamics. We chose to use a consultant to kind of streamline our former CRM implementation on a previous version of Dynamics. We did all in-house, and it was, quite frankly, it was a disaster because we customized everything. So one of the instructions when we started this project was no customization, and you guys have really held that to us. While at the same time, understanding the unique business characteristics we have and sales processes, and presenting options to my stakeholders or the effective users to understand what can be done. So it's been really, really good.
It's important that when Hitachi first won the business, they came in and they played it very cool. They sat back, they listened a lot more than they talked, and they got to understand our business. And that really is a dividing line separating vendors who get it and vendors who don't. Is, are they listening and actually trying to understand your business, right? Before they propose any sort of technology solutions, you got to do that.
I think probably the biggest advantage to working with Hitachi from my experience in the last year or so was really kind of the technical expertise that they brought to the table. We have a lot of people internally that know Dynamics CRM and have worked with it for a number of years, but it's been very focused in certain areas and maybe isn't as broad as what some of the consultants that we've gotten from Hitachi. Probably one of the biggest benefits from my perspective, being more on the business side of things, has been the comfortable nature of the Hitachi folks that worked with us to really challenge our assumptions going in. I think you'll find a lot of contractors that you bring in that are just going to do whatever you say, whether or not they think it's the right long-term solution. And speaking very specifically about some of the architects that we've had from the Hitachi side, they've been really fantastic to help get us where we are today.
Hitachi stood out to us. They very quickly understood our business and our business model and were able to kind of speak our language. The architect that we're working with is phenomenal. He's really good at kind of listening, understanding, and then offering back solutions to help meet those needs. And or when we might go in a certain direction, he'll say, well, you might not want to do that, and here's why.
I mean, because we could sit here and figure it all out ourselves, and it'd take twice as long to navigate through it all. Having Hitachi Solutions as a partner and offering that information has greatly reduced the amount of time to get everything up and rolling.
Hitachi Solutions has been great to work with. And overall, I've worked with many vendors, and usually they bring the A players at the beginning, and then after some point in time you get the B and the C bench and everything like that. And what's been great with Hitachi has been, we started off with more of an architecture solutions approach to it. What did we want to do and how do we want to do it? And they were great. And then when we moved on to the next phase of the project, I was worried that, okay, here comes the B or C players, and it really wasn't. I got even better people, I think it was. And then when we moved into really hardcore development, and that's where Hitachi really shined. It was just amazing. There's one developer in particular. His code just, when he did it on time. I knew exactly where he was at all points in time, and it just works. It just plain works. And we still have not touched his code since it's been in production now over a year.